Hello, welcome. I'm Dr. Philip Yu from the Concierge Laser Medicine Clinics. We have one clinic here in Garden Grove and our other one's in Newport Beach. I want to talk about how I got into laser medicine and a little bit my background. About 20 years ago, I graduated from Michigan State University in the Health Education and Human Performance program. After that, I worked as a personal fitness trainer, as I've always been interested in sports and performance. And I had hurt my back doing this movement called the deadlift, where it's a powerlifting movement where you lift a heavy weight off the floor. And I went to a chiropractor, and I was so amazed at the quick results in relieving my back pain and increasing my performance that I decided to be a chiropractor myself. So I went to chiropractic school in Chicago, and after I graduated, I did a medical mission trip in Central America, and I used chiropractic, and I used other forms of therapies, acupuncture, prolotherapy injections, traditional medicines, and I literally treated the worst cases. Most of these people in Honduras were laborers and just from the fields, and I'd treat like dozens of patients a day. And then I went to Korea, and I had a couple clinics where we treated the U.S. Army, the Air Force, and U.S. Special Operation units. And I experimented with Eastern medicine and married that with Western medicine to treat all these difficult cases. I also had a chance to go to China, and I treated Olympic athletes at the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, and I had only one or two chances to get these athletes back into competition. So I traveled to Europe to do my postgraduate work in sports medicine, and finally ended up here in California, where lo and behold, I injured my back again, doing sprinting of all movements. I thought I had torn a hamstring, but when I went to get the x-ray, they had shown that I had a L5S1 disc. At that time, the pain was so great, I couldn't even drive more than a half hour without that shooting sciatic pain down my hamstring. So obviously, as a chiropractor, I tried conservative measures to treat my disc. So I did chiropractic manipulations, even decompression, and nothing seemed to work, and I was frustrated. And it wasn't until I discovered this high-powered laser that really cured my disc and my sciatic pain. After the third treatment, I couldn't drive. In fact, I was back in the gym, and I had my personal best record for the squat, which is the movement where you have the bar on your back and you squat down. I was able to do 1.5 times my body weight 20 times. So 270 pounds 20 times was a miracle only after having this disc. So I knew the laser had worked, and that's why I'm offering it to the public. Now, many of you have tried drugs, injections, surgeries, even chiropractic acupuncture and other methods to cure your pain, but you wouldn't be here if those methods worked. So I invite you all to come in to find out if you're a candidate for the laser procedure, because it definitely worked for me, and I know it'll work for most of you as well.